So these are my thoughts on the whole Mambafx situation and the Kimmel trading thing that's happening at the moment. If you've been living under a rock and you don't know what I'm talking about, just type in Mambafx signals and it'll come up. Words of wisdom just on a podcast with Kimmel Trading. Kimmel Trading obviously dropped a video and then Mamba dropped a response, and I saw it all happen in real time. And I feel like it's an interesting situation because there's two sides of it, and I see both perspectives and I see both narratives, and I kind of agree with both of them in terms of I low-key rate Mambafx in terms of he was one of the first traders I grew up watching. And when I say grew up watching, I mean I was literally 14 when I came across his channel, and I started watching him back in the day. So like to see his progression and to see the lifestyle and to see everything, like it really motivated me at a young age. And granted, I do think Mamba is one of the guys that really does sell dreams online. He does sell a certain narrative and a certain lifestyle that trading can achieve, and he kind of portrays it in a way where it's super easy and you just need to follow my signals and I make money every day. And like he never really talks about losing and never really talks about psychology, and he is one of those guys. I'll be 100% real. Like I do agree with Kimmy. Sorry, I do agree with Kimmy to a certain extent. Like Mamba is one of those people. But does that devalue him as a trader? Does that mean that he hasn't actually dropped hella free trading courses? Does that mean that he hasn't actually made people profitable? Does that mean that a bunch of 6 and 7 figure funded traders don't owe their success to Mambafx? I think that's simply just an incorrect statement. But I feel like you'll find this anywhere on the internet. When someone gets to a certain level of like popularity and they become like super mainstream and start targeting a different audience, like Mambafx has done, it takes away from their authenticity, and it makes it seem like they were never real to begin with. When I feel like with Mambafx, and again I'm purely speculating here, but this is my personal opinion, I feel like with Mambafx, he started off as a real genuine trader. He was actually making money, he was actually doing everything he claimed to do, and then he came into the market and he started kind of obviously promoting courses and signals and brokers and whatever else he does, and he started making really good money from that. And then he looked at his external income and said like, yo, at this point, why do I even need to trade? Like, why am I risking my own capital? Why am I doing any of this? Let me just get a marketing account from a specific affiliated broker. Let me just kind of prioritize this as a method of like moving forward in my business. And he kind of took a step back from trading. That doesn't mean that he doesn't still trade, and that doesn't mean that he doesn't know how to trade. I'm convinced Mamba is still a very good trader in terms of technicals, in terms of he can actually catch movements on NAS, etc, etc. But whether or not he does it today on a day-by-day basis and actually makes money doing that, I don't know. Again, no hate to Mamba, and Mamba, if you are by some miracle watching this video, I actually do rate your content. I still watch your stuff from time to time. The videos are funny. Pips Malone, that joke's been running for a while. Like, but I still really do rate the channel and everything that you do. And I feel like personally attacking your family and whatever's going on in that whole situation was just wrong, and there was no need for that. But it's interesting though. It's interesting because it's a bit of a weird like a moral point in terms of, would someone like Mamba be considered a guru and be considered a fake trader when at some point in time he was actually trading and he's actually taught a bunch of people how to trade, and some of his like students are actual proper real traders? So where like at what point do you go from being a trader to being a influencer or a creator or an educator to just being a straight up guru? And I feel like maybe with Mamba it was the case where the lines got blurred and he started pushing more and more what was possible with like marketing. Like, what can I market as I made this from trading, when in actuality I made the money from like my other businesses, and I made it from like brokerage deals and sponsors and whatnot and what forth. So in that regard, I do 100% agree with Kimmel Trading. But you can tell in the video that he made, he was super biased from the get-go. He was like super like, he wanted the video to be negative, and I do get it. Again, from like a marketing standpoint, in terms of how these videos work, in terms of retention rate, negativity is always going to carry, and I don't know why that's the case, and I hate that's the like reality on the internet. But negativity is always outperforms positivity. Like if he started off the video saying, yo, Mamba, signals are great, I'm so pleasantly surprised, I'd 100% recommend it, I think very few people would have actually watched the video up until the end, because low-key people want to see Mamba fail. They want to see him like be exposed. They want to bring him down, and I don't know why that is. I don't know why when people get to a certain level they just naturally want to be brought down a peg for whatever reason. Maybe it's human like instinct or whatever, but I feel like it's super interesting. And I know I'm going on a bit of a rant here, and I don't even know what this video is. I'm just sitting down talking to a camera. I just got monetized on YouTube. I'm trying to run up some watch hours, so thank you for helping me do that. But yeah, I just came here to kind of talk on the whole situation, because when I saw the first video with like Mambafx, Kimmel Trading. I thought it was a very like well put together video. Obviously it came across a little bit biased, but like I didn't see anything crazy wrong with it. He still made money in the end. He gave a good message at the end. It came across like semi-authentic, but it was definitely a little bit of a narrative on it. And I think he could have done it a little bit more unbiasedly, but all in all, I don't think the video was bad. I think there were a couple of comments here and there that were just like a bit unnecessary. But all in all, I think it was a pretty fair video. And then Mamba came and responded. And what I found funny about Mamba's response is he literally started off the video saying like, yo, I'm giving away a couple iPads, which obviously was for like the retention rate and obviously to get his video out there because people are going to watch until the end to find out how to get the iPads. But it's just in that sort of video when you're making a response to like a serious thing like that, to be like, yo, I'm giving away a bunch of iPads, like it felt super out of place and it just felt a bit forced, and like it just, to me, it came across a little bit weird. But yeah, I don't know. All in all, to kind of summarize this little bit of waffle right here from myself rather, I do like Mamba, and I will kind of continue to like Mamba, not because I think he's an amazing trader, not because I think he revolutionized trading psychology, not because he's not like a marketer and he doesn't sell his program super hard, and not because of any of that, but just because I initially kind of grew up watching Mamba. He kind of got me into the markets and he got me hyped, and I derived a lot of value from Mambafx's content, so from his older videos, from his lifestyle stuff. Even if he was selling a dream, and even if he was selling a lifestyle, I bought that dream and I bought that lifestyle, and it pushed me to go further and to go better in trading. And I feel like Kimmel Trading's point about selling a lifestyle that's not achievable through trading, I get it and I understand it. However, I feel like that lifestyle is achievable and is possible through trading. Not to say that he's achieved all of it through trading and through just trading, because obviously he has other businesses, and like the course and the program and all of that makes him a lot of money, and that's probably funded a large majority of it. But that's still kind of a part of the trading industry, you know? Like, it's within the same sort of umbrella. And regardless, even disregarding Mamba, there is other traders out here, other people on the top of the FTMO leaderboard or whatever, who have done more than Mamba purely just off of trading. So it is achievable. Again, morally speaking, should he be promoting it if he's not making those numbers from trading? That part gets a little bit iffy. I don't quite agree with that. But all in all, I don't think Mamba's done anything like incredibly wrong. I think he has genuinely done a lot for the industry. He's one of the biggest YouTube channels right now on YouTube. He's provided a lot of value. He's gotten a lot of newbie traders into the game. Granted, he probably hasn't served them a lot of justice in terms of like just signals and whatnot and stuff on that end. But I feel like for the amount of people that he brings in, it's simply a numbers game. The percentage of those people that then go on to actually learn the market for real and take a different route, he's done some good for the industry. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think it's all negativity. I don't think it's all bad. But all in all, I think the whole internet culture of just negativity and people trying to beef each other kind of needs to stop, especially in the trading space. Like, why are we out here beefing each other? Why is Words of Wisdom done a podcast interviewing him? I get it from Wisdom's point, and I'm not attacking the podcast or anything. I actually watched it. It was a sick podcast, etc. It was very, very well put together. But yeah, I think we just need to stop embracing negativity on the internet for real. Like, everyone just do their own thing. As long as no one's actively scamming or actively doing some BS that needs to be called out, just you do you, you do you. Everyone provide your own value. Everyone make your own YouTube videos, and just kind of leave it at that, pretty much. Before I look on YouTube later on, my response to Daniel FX is, man, bro, like, now relax, chill. No hate in the video. I rate Kimmel Trading. I rate Mambafx. I'm not picking a side here. I see both arguments. I see both narratives, etc. So do with that what you will. Let me know in the comments what you thought about the whole situation. Let me know. I'm sure someone's going to hate on this video, like, oh, you're just trying to get clout. Yeah, all right, nice one. I'll catch you guys in the next video.